Bonjour, Mishko Paganon, Quain edition of Cosmungdo Dem. Hi, everybody. My name is Sandy Boucher. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan, a proud member of Seine River First Nation in Treaty 3 territory in Northern Ontario. I am 60 years old. I've been doing this work my entire freaking adult life. I'm considered a traditional knowledge keeper. I am not an elder. Not taking on that responsibility yet. So there's me. And what I wanted to share with you today. I have several handy dandy index cards. The first one, what's my eyebrow doing? I don't know. Yes, a little bit of vanity there. I'll own that. Every now and then, now, you may or may not know this, but in my career, I balance my feather, which means I'm working just as often with non-Indigenous entities as I am in First Nation communities. I am done with the colonized attitude that for us to be successful, the onus is on us, that the only people that need training are Indigenous people. That's that judgment. That's that mindset. That's that help save the poor little Indian BS. Training is needed on both sides. If you're working with a specific group, you should have training on how to support them so that they're successful. As I've said often, reconciliation benefits both sides. Mainstream doesn't need the expense of recruitment and then only to lose people because there's an issue in the environment that no one's pointed out to them. And of course, Indigenous people need training and understanding on how to operate in mainstream because it's definitely a different animal. But I swear my heart sings when I get to take part in an Indigenous event, whether I'm emceeing, whether I'm a guest speaker, whatever the case may be, because I always hear things that speak to my spirit, that speak to my soul, that just make sense to me because I'm Indigenous and another Indigenous person spoke to it. And one of the first things that came to me since we last chatted was the concept of good medicine. And I'd be willing to bet if you're Indigenous and you're watching this, you just sighed. You know what I mean by good medicine. And I am not talking about a prescription from the doctor. I am talking about people that your heart sings when you're around them. They just make you feel so good. They are good medicine. Or when we're sitting listening to an elder or another knowledge keeper and they just share something just rings in our soul as true. That is good medicine. What else do I have on here? Good food. You just have that great meal and you're sitting with good people and you're laughing and at the end you're thinking, yep, that was good medicine. Good words. Spoken by whoever, often by youth or children, just that truth, that way when. Good medicine, absolutely good medicine. I meant to grab it. I don't have it nearby. Years ago, is it on my shelf behind me? Years ago, my daughter, as I believe it was a Christmas gift, might have been a Mother's Day gift. Oh, maybe even a birthday gift. I don't know. But it was an amazing gift in that she gave me a vase. And of course, there's a hair in my lip gloss. I'm doing a video, of course. In the vase was a whole bunch of pieces of paper. And I was like, what the? I came to understand pretty quickly that each one of those pieces of paper, she had written on it a memory of her and I. And the idea was that every single day I pull one of these out and I just get to cherish that memory. Now she knows me. I got the gift home. I dumped the whole thing out and just read it because dying of curiosity. And then I put them all back in and went back to reading one a day. And some made me laugh out loud. Some I just nodded. Some made me want to cry in a good way. The entire memory jar was good medicine. And then, because our family is definitely a creative family, a couple years later, I took every piece of the phrase that was on every piece of paper in that memory jar, and I turned it into a book. And at the top of each page was the phrase from the memory jar. And then I filled in the space underneath what was going on in my world at that time. So was I struggling? Was I happy? Was I just so incredibly proud of her? You know, what she didn't know because she was a child at the time and I was the adult. And my daughter is the only one that has a copy of that book and the only one that ever will. But that memory book is good medicine. So hugs from someone you haven't seen in a long time, or someone you really love, or someone you know just cares about you so much. That's good medicine. And you know what else is really good medicine? This is an Anishinaabe thing. A lot of indigenous nations feel the same way. I'm not going to say all. That's not my place. Humility teaching. And I'd be willing to bet there's other cultures like this. There's also some that kind of look at us funny for this. That's okay. That's your side of the feather, not mine. I'm good. The loud, honest, authentic belly laugh. Like the tip your head back. And like I have, a very distinctive laugh. But I always tell people, you know it's real because no one would fake my laugh. But just that was funny. That made my heart sing. That is good medicine. So why am I sharing? Be good medicine this week, please. Do your best. You can do it. I know you can. For everyone you come across, just do your best. Be good medicine.